Alberto Borges is an ecologist from Kenya.
When I was growing up as a young child, my father used to take me on a picnic site at a very beautiful waterfall you can see at the back, known as 14 Falls in southeastern Kenya. Back then, the environment was very serene, the water was clear, and it was generally a very nice place to be in. Unfortunately, fast forward today, and the site is a complete eyesore. Yes, unfortunately, there's plastic bags strewn all over the place on the banks. The waterfall actually churns up a lot of foam, phosphorus, which is a pollutant. And nowadays, you can't actually even see any aquatic life, such as fish, frogs, and even dragonflies, indicators of good water quality. And unbeknown to many people, further downstream, there are people who actually depend on the river for their water and domestic use, as seen in this photo with that woman collecting drinking water. So, concerned with these changes since my childhood, I decided to bring my community together, the Explorers Club of Kenya, and we trekked 200 kilometers of the upper stretches of the Athi River in December 2017 to investigate how this wastewater pollution was affecting local people and communities living downstream. And during our expedition, we were able to find the point and non-point sources of pollution. And we also unfortunately found that the river has high levels of heavy metals such as lead, selenium, copper, iron, and manganese. And so in the second stage of the expedition, which National Geographic is actually going to be funding next year, July 2020, we'll be continuing our trek further downstream to investigate how this impacts of pollution is actually changing in the river ecosystem, and we'll be crossing through very little known terrain such as the Ukambani Plateau, the Tsavo National Park that was famous for the man-eaters, and we'll aim through our scientific reports to help influence policy change so that the river can be cleaner once again. And we also hope to use powerful imagery and photography at an exhibition at the National Museums of Kenya after the expedition to inspire change amongst the public to stop their careless dumping menace. And so I invite any interested scientists to join me on this expedition and help create a greater impact. Thank you.